the first Aladdin's not even centered properly in the thing. It's just like hanging out.
All right. Well, it looks like we're live
All right.
with a bonus run.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to whomp them.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to whomp them. I'm going to sit here and say some words, and Kongcakes is going to whomp them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to whomp them.
Them will be whomped.
Alrighty. Yeah, I guess we should probably just get it going. This is a really fun game. It's pretty cool. You'll notice, I've you said this before too, like Shovel Knight kind of
Oh yeah.
takes a lot of inspiration for this, and you'll see that.
Yeah, very much so.
Somewhat pogoing, if you can call it that. Not really pogoing, just down stab, basically.
Yeah, you can't. It's very much like the mechanic in Shovel Knight, taken from this game pretty much directly.
Mm-hmm.
You can pogo, but only off of enemies. You can't just indiscriminately pogo to bounce along the stage.
Right. Yeah.
You got to hit off of an enemy. So this game inspired a lot of Shovel Knight, like you say. Shovel Knight, one of my very favorite games. So it was great to find out about this. Shout outs to White Hat.
Yeah. Shout outs to White Hat, world record holder, big pimpin'.
And yeah.
Alrighty. So should we start it up?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. So you start off with a little intro stage here. It just kind of gets you used to the mechanics. It's pretty free.
Yeah, coming up here, Kong has an opportunity to do a little bit of a deboost, right?
Yeah, I'm going to take the second one off the mushroom because
all right, I see what you mean. Yeah,
the hands
okay.
there that quick.
Yeah, that's a little bit easier way to do it. You have to be like real snappy on your timing and really precise on your pogo. Sometimes you try to pogo off enemies and you just don't quite get the hitbox just right, and you take damage, don't bounce up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be taking a little things pretty safe. I'm a little rusty in this game. It's been a while since I really played through it for long periods of time, you know. But here we're gonna grab a hidden item there. There's a lot of items that are hidden where you just gotta like jump or stab and you'll see an item pop up. And I'm gonna pick that one up right there.
And that is it for the first stage. So now we're going to the ice ritual, sort of like Mega Man. You have 6 different stages that you can choose from. And when you defeat each boss of the stages, you will get a power-up that you can choose from. So Kong's going to do the ice ritual here. A lot of falling in this stage. A lot of falling and trying to dodge enemies. Very annoying when you're playing this game blind, but Kong knows a thing or two about how he needs to travel here. So he's going to get by without too much problem. Little mini-boss here. No problem for Kong.
Sometimes when you try and like fall straight down, your like momentum as you walk off the ledge kind of carries you. So you kind of whip around sometimes. You can get a little.
Yeah, you got to be very exact in your movements because, like you say, it's really easy to just kind of go a little bit further than you intend to and land on some spikes, land on an enemy. And you really do want to kind of protect your health in this game. It can get out of sorts pretty quickly if you're not paying attention. But those 3 little baby bottles it looks like Kong has are full health refills that will automatically activate when he runs out of his 4 hearts. And as you see, he has just a half heart left as he's approaching this boss here. And for this boss fight, it has this first phase, which hopefully Kong will just keep the boss in. If it goes to the second phase, it can actually steal the health refills from Kong if it touches him. So he's going to try to put it down, keep it unlocked as much as possible. See, now it's red, so it can take from Kong, but Kong is doing his best, keeping it away, and there it goes.
Yeah, it was a little low, so I was worried, so that's why I tried to like reset it there. But I missed it a few times.
Yeah. So we get the cloud platform magic that is going to allow Kong to navigate through the stage a little bit faster. This is the Secret Cliff. There's a Sacred Woods later. That's Kong's going to go to. But so we're on the Secret Cliff now.
There it is. So I was killing those enemies. I'm really looking for that arrowhead drop right there. So with the arrowhead, you get 4 attacks and they do extra damage. So I'm not gonna like press the attack button for the rest of the stage. I want to keep this for the boss because the boss does a ton of damage, isn't super easy to hit, and you don't do much damage to him. So.
Also, we should mention that when character in Whomp Them takes damage, he makes the greatest face in any NES game.
Oh, I just filled up because I got hit. Yeah, actually, our good buddy Maction actually made me perler of the sprite of him getting hit.
Oh man, how great is
So
that?
I have that. That's awesome. Alright, you switch weapons with start, which is kind of weird. I mean, I guess there wasn't many buttons, but it does. At first, it is kind of weird having to press start to cycle through your weapons.
So here's the power-up that Kong got from defeating the Ice Ritual stage. It's a cloud platform that lasts for a limited amount of time, but when you're jumping off of the platform, I believe it extends the amount of time that it's active. So you'll see Kong kind of using this green platform, switching back and forth between the cloud, and that is going to allow him to get up here much faster than if he just dealt with the green platform. It's kind of an annoying thing to have to ride along. Goes a little slowly.
Oh yeah, I guess we should mention this is like a Journey to the West game in Japan.
Yeah, it's very different thematically. Oh, here's the Steely from Marble Madness.
So yeah, the 4 hits with that weapon, with the arrowhead, it leaves him at, you only got to hit him 5 times to kill him. Actually, that was a gold split on my split, so that's kind of
Oh man, look at that. The marathon goal, baby. Okay, so now it's the Sacred Woods.
Yeah.
And Kong got a power-up to his spear that allows him to kind of just run and hold it out and destroy whatever in front of him.
Oh, this one is the platform little shootout.
Oh, I'm sorry. They looked at the wrong one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to get here in this stage.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, right, of course, because you would get the... There's a very specific part coming up where Kong's going to use the spear platforms to just fly up the stage.
I'm going to try and kill a few of these spiders, see if I can't get another one.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, the arrowhead's great for this boss. I mean, I guess it's great for every boss, but
yeah.
I remember specifically this boss. It's really nice.
It's not as important as having the one for the last boss, but it is very nice to have. There's some
that bear.
Let's see if they drop it.
Yeah, this is always the spot you kind of hope for it. So there are other items you can collect in the game. There are gourds, which I don't know what they do.
Yeah, once you get enough of the gourds, they level you up and you get more HP.
Oh, okay.
But
right
the
on.
bosses also get more HP.
Oh, that's okay. So they suck.
Yeah, so it's pointless.
There's a buffalo hide that I want to say reduces the amount of damage you take for a limited amount of time. Is that how that works?
Oh, that one, temporary invincibility on that one.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm getting the health pickup, and then we're off to the leaf monster. So Kong can actually attack this boss while it's, expanding out and in. When it's in that, leaf circle, you can still attack it. It doesn't look like you can, but you totally can. And even without the arrowhead there, Kong makes short work of him. And now he gets the power-up that I mentioned at the start of the stage, where he can just run with the spear out, and it will kind of act like a buzzsaw in a way.
Yeah, and we're going to use that in this stage for these boulders that are falling at us. And I'm going to miss it right there. I've missed that one every time, and I'm like, you're going to remember it this time, and we didn't. So this stage we really don't need an arrowhead in, because this weapon will do the same amount of damage. It does extra damage to this boss, because the bosses do have weaknesses.
Yeah, it is a pretty good Mega Man style game. Obviously, there's some obvious differences, but yeah, it takes a lot of inspiration from that series, and all the better for it.
Try and damage boost up here. We'll see if
Oh.
A lot of like vertical like climbing and falling sections in this game. Do a little hop over this platform here and try and get a little heart. Alright, but yeah, this boss will go down quick because we have its like weakness. This next stage coming up, this is the one I want the arrowhead, the spearhead the most for. This is my least favorite boss. I'm gonna try and kill these elephants that are coming around.
Oh yeah, the The thing that turns into a butterfly, the cocoon into the butterfly, sure.
Either way, we'll hopefully get the good kill without it transforming, but it takes a little longer with the fire. Those snails, I guess you could just try and fight them for them, but it's you know, too long to just be sitting there doing that. That guy we're just gonna jump over. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't jump. Well... looks like we're doing this the hard way. This is another boss that can turn into, turn red and steal your health away, which is really unfun. Oh. So I'm gonna try and get a double hit on him while he falls, but I'm gonna wait all over here again.
This is the item.
Oh, okay, we got it still.
Nice.
I got hit, so I was afraid I was gonna be a little.
Yeah, it looked like he was gonna go.
Yeah.
But Kong used the weapon from last stage, the fire spear, and gets the spider web, and that's going to allow him to basically lock up and get rid of enemies, which he can use in this stage to some great effect, to allow him to pass by unscathed.
Yeah, this is my favorite weapon in the game. It's just so neat, just picking them up and just launching them at each other, you know? It's nice to kill enemies, but it's even nicer when, like, you know, fling the enemy so hard into each other.
Turn them against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so see right there, you can use that to get past the little snails.
So I'm gonna try and do this climb a little fast, but we are a little rusty, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah, so this section, the game likes to throw some slippery stuff at you that will knock you back down the stage. There you see the ice flow coming at Kong. It's real bad when you get hit by that. You can jump out of it, but the thing is pretty grippy on you.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to get out of it before you can. Although Kong just did it, so that's a great job.
Yeah, I just kind of mashed when it got close to me.
And you did go get the refill there,
yeah.
So that's good.
And if you're on the ledge, then you don't have any time to jump out of it.
No, you're just going down.
So I gotta slide into that block there. If I break the block too quick, then the guy will just land on me and hit me. I'm gonna hold B here to get a free hit on this guy.
Yeah, this is the frog boss. Or it looks like a frog to me.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's actually supposed to be a frog, but it looks very much like a frog. So there's a quick kill on this boss. I think, yeah. Okay.
I just wasn't hitting him.
That's still pretty quick, though. That's barely into the second cycle.
Yo, no spaghetti, y'all.
All right, yeah. So that's it. That's the 6 not robot masters.
Yeah.
And now we're going now. So now the game ramps up extremely in difficulty, where Kong is gonna just be taking damage constantly and going over sections where you can just fall and. Do you die or does it just take you back to the beginning of the stage?
It puts you back in the beginning, but I'm starting the stage off with all my health and all my health refills, so...
Oh, right, yeah, so you lose whatever you lose along the way.
Yeah, and you can see, like, right at the start I took, you know, 2.5 hearts of damage, but, not too... Hey, I got that jump.
Nice. Yeah, so these jumps coming from in between these pillars are very tight timing. I believe they are... if they're not exactly pixel perfect, it's like a 2-pixel window. So, but although I think they are pixel perfect. So you see here, Kong didn't get that jump, so he's going to use his cloud platform, but the cloud is a little finicky sometimes. It likes to do a little jig around Kong and not let him necessarily jump on it as soon as he wants to.
Yeah, and if you touch any, like, the dark parts of the cloud there, you take damage, so...
Right.
That's why I just had to kind of wait for the cloud.
So there you see some of that pasta-looking nonsense down below Kong there. That's the spaghetti that we talked about. If Kong touches that, he goes back to the beginning of the stage, and it loses all the health that he's lost already. Fortunately, he still has three refills, but he's going to play this very safe, avoid these almonds, and just try to make it across to the other side. Once he does that, he's not entirely in the clear, but he's definitely feeling pretty good. And there it is. That's the nastiest part. Those little 2 tile wide clouds that you have to make your way across. Ooh,
Yeah,
that refill. There you go.
Yeah,
you
so
went back.
that can despawn if you don't get it quick enough.
Oh yeah, leave no health behind.
But yeah, I'm feeling real confident now. I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Once you get past that spaghetti section, then you breathe a little sigh of relief, and especially with 3 health refills in the tank, you're in great shape
Oh yeah.
to close this one out. So Kong is actually using the fire magic to deal with this anti-gravity section. It's allowing him to kind of control the direction in which Whomp Them character goes.
It's a pain.
Yeah, it really, like the first time you do it, oh, there's a spear there. Not worth going back to get through that section. It really isn't, because your movement is so awkward there. But yeah, the first time you go through that section, it's very disconcerting. So here's the last screen in the game before the boss. Lots of enemies, nice little gauntlet to get you through to the end.
I know I don't need that, but I'm just kidding.
I was wondering, I was like, he sounds really good. I don't know if he's gonna get the health pick up or not, but sure enough. I feel like you got back exactly the amount of health you lost by going for it.
Right.
All right, so now we have kind of a little gauntlet in the boss fight here. Kong's going to go back and forth between his dragon magic, which costs him health every time he uses it, but is super powerful, and his fire magic. And once he clears these out, the big boss that is shooting these little bosses out is going to become active. Now, Kong can do double hits on this boss if he attacks the boss on the same frame that he takes damage. So Kong's trying to time this out just perfectly, and does it. Oh, what an expert job. Oh my goodness. Showing off.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushed the final boss. Good job, Kong.
That was much better than I had expected. Now 1531, it's still a little off, but hey, I like it.
Real quick, just want to tell Too Good to verify Kong's Bad Sisters Day run
Oh
on
yeah, Too Good, where you
speedrun.com.
Where you at,
and
Too
also, yeah, GG Kong, that was an awesome run, man.
Yo, thank you for the GGs, appreciate that. Yo, if you want to check out White Hat's run of that game, he nails those vertical sections so smooth. Gets all the good kills on the bosses, so it's pretty sick when you watch his run. His run is like 3 minutes faster than the one I just did, 12:56, so 2.5 minutes fast. So yeah, he kills.
It's so sharp. Yeah, it's so sharp. But coming up next, I believe, if nothing's changed, we are going to Disney's Aladdin for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, and I called it, but you'll see it. You saw it on screen a minute ago. The sound designer was Adios Amigo.
Of course.
That's my favorite part of the whole game.
those old credits, man, are always something to see.
But yeah, I guess on that note, adios amigos. We'll see you all later on.
All right, hey, congrats, Kong.
Thank you.